up at like 8. Yeah. And I decided, since I just got my character here, my Firefox, fourth playthrough. So I decided I wanted to do a little bit of a walkthrough with it. I haven't the slightest idea how long each walkthrough is going to be. It's going to end up being based on a couple of areas. Now, I'm not doing stuff like NPC interactions. I'm just doing a straight up game walkthrough. So NPCs to me at this point don't matter. So if you want to see NPC quest lines, you can watch other people. I'm not trying to play it off like I don't want to do this. I do. It's just I'm doing this my way. So I've only gotten through the first area at the grave here. I actually stopped the moment I put the bonfire, the coiled fire. So yeah. Let me just rest and I'll show you what I'm using. I am on New Game 4. I'm on my 4th playthrough. I am level 165 with 99 hollowing, 30 vigor, 14 attunement, 30 endurance, 30 vitality, 67 strength, 40 dexterity, 9 intelligence, 29 faith, and 10 luck. I am using my +5 fume ultra-grade sword, stuttering. I only have arrows equipped for whenever I need them. I'm also using a shield of want. Other than the fact that it gives you an increased soul count, so like as you kill things you get more souls, kind of like the covetous silver serpent ring. It was a hard choice between sticking with my golden wing crest shield and going with the shield of want. The only reason that I'm not using the golden crest shield is the soul count. I generally don't parry. Other than that, we've got a +6 Pyromancy Flame with the Dancer set. I have a Chloranthy Ring +2, the Knight's Ring, the Hornet Ring, and the Ring of Favor +2. I am keeping on the Blade of the Dark Moon Covenant thing solely for the little bit of added fun that comes with being randomly summoned to go help out people. I could put that on, but I don't want to. So I've got 13 Estus Flasks and 2 Ashen Estus Flasks, both at +10, and I've got some charcoal pine resin just because if I get invaded or get summoned to help someone, generally people don't have high strength, and strength, if you don't know, is what governs fire resistance. I actually do not think anything else does that. Other than like armor and stuff. So we are hitting for 606 damage. Now, this isn't the strongest weapon I have. That actually goes to my +10 greatsword, which hits for 624. But I just like this one better. It's got I think it's got a longer reach, and well, I like the pokes. So let's go on to the High Wall of Lothric. Now, I've said this before in other videos, or in another video of me doing some PvP. Our videos have been ending rather abruptly, and we don't know why just yet. So if the video does end out of nowhere without me giving an outro, then that's why. And also, I am not doing NPC-based stuff, so... But I will point out little cool things that I've seen that I thought were interesting, as well as shortcuts, tricks, the like. So without further ado, let's get into it. We are at the High Wall of Lothric. And even though I have gotten every item within this area, as I get them again, I will read them for you. You know, that way I don't sound like an idiot. And he's dead. So first thing I'm gonna do is go this way. And right off the bat, right into another way. And right into another world. Let's see if I can be of assistance. Originally, I was going to just altogether skip getting the last bit of stuff I wanted for Covenants, but I decided I was just going to go ahead and push for it, and I ended up getting it pretty quick. If you're part of the Dark Moon Covenant, the best place that I can recommend you to go, I have to go down. But the best place I can recommend you to go is is outside the Pontiff place. Oh god. That's an example of doing with no idea where the hell a host even is. Host is probably back at the beginning bonfire outside the shortcut. I could have just ran to him. Would have been easier. But, oh well. But yeah, just after beating Pontiff Sullivan in Irithyll, excuse me, just stand right out there and or you don't have to stand, you can walk around and stuff. But that's where I walked around, killed a bunch of enemies, you know, souls. And I actually got summoned quite a lot. And just like that, right into another one. I don't want to go up there just yet. See, I get summoned really quick with this Covenant, so it adds that, not only does it semi-waste time and make wanting to play last longer, which is what I look for when I play a game, it adds a level of pacing. Like, I didn't want to rush up there. Hi.
Hey! Hey!
So... Oh. You must have fell asleep. But being part of this Covenant in a new game run makes things way more difficult. Solely because you have to pace everything out. Because one, I know up here this guy who will turn into a giant fire monster thing if I don't come up. So going up there and then, you know, getting summoned would cause me to get summoned and then come back and he's right there and he spawns in again as and he, you know, changes again. That makes me take even more damage. Because as I take damage, even though I'm going to a new area, when I come back, I still have the same amount of health. And this area specifically is really good when it comes to, and we got invaded. Loki's castle. Now, there's one thing I want to point out that you get to y'all. Oh my god, stuttering. When I get invaded, I do not play honorable half the time. I won't play honorable the majority of the time that I do stuff. Solely because when it comes to invasions, there is no honor playbook. Invading and being invaded are quite literally dishonorable things. You know, generally you're playing through, you got a buddy with you maybe, and then bam. Now you've got a bunch of different things to worry about. You have to figure out where he is, as well as maintaining every enemy. Trying not to aggro certain enemies solely because of certain things that happen. Now, they haven't dropped a weapon yet. I'm keeping track. They did drop binoculars, which I'm sure are simple. Binoculars, made of brass, used to peer at distant scenery. Their utility is singular, but applications many. The value of these specs depends greatly on the imagination of the owner. Firebombs. Bisque urn filled with black powder. Explodes, inflicting fire damage. Fire damage, which differs from physical damage, is highly effective against creatures of flesh, beasts, and other foes that might naturally have cause to fear the flame. And hello, Muhammad Mazu. Mazu? Hello, Muhammad. How are you doing? Guess he just wanted to say hi. Anyway. Now then. One quick little thing about this area. Don't stand around. Now we have a dragon up top, and I will show you a little trick to this. I just want to open up a shortcut and go down here, because mimic. Let's go ahead and kill this mimic. Drops us a deep battle axe. So, easily wielded axe crafted for battle that is special standard damage. Its weight is high damage, but must be careful open to retaliation. Skill is Warcry, but a spirited Warcry that temporarily cools attack. Now, as I was saying, I want to get summoned again. So, I'll go ahead and start running off the bonfire. Now then, if you haven't played Dark Souls 3 at all, in that top area where I just was, just when the dragon came down, there are a lot of items. And a lot of really good items, too. Ooh. That is a fairly late game area, too. See hence why I like this Covenant. It doesn't have a location. Like, if I had on the Watchdogs of Farron bonfire, the Watchdogs of Farron seal, the Covenant item, I would only be in the Farron Keep area. Same thing with the Aldrich Faithful. I would literally only be in one area. With this, I can go anywhere, and having the knowledge of what enemies are around and what the area is supposed to be like can really change everything that goes on. Seems Muhammad is still with us, although there's no viewer icon going on. Just strange. Yeah, if I had to choose a favorite Covenant, it would have to be the At least I'm hoping it didn't forget. That annoying. Although I just wish they didn't have so much health. Like when I get to a later area in the game, it's gonna be even more annoying. 5 going on with you. Guy's using every enemy around him. All he's doing is running. I'll never understand people like that. Okay then. Out there is nothing but this claymore, and I think this one. That's about it. I want to get back to the bonfire here. I will use this claymore. That way I don't break from what I'm doing. And I guess I auto read the ember. Before I forget, let's go ahead and take this off and let's go with the way of blue. Not for anything other than the fact that we keep getting summoned. So we can give some people a hand here, because I'm sure people are going to be invading the coast. But so let me go ahead and read this claymore, because I have one, plus 10. An unusually large and heavy greatsword, normally wielded with 2 hands. This highly versatile weapon can be swung broadly or thrusted, and its skill is stance. While in stance, use normal attack to break a foe's guard from below, and strong attack to slash upward with a forward lunge. And as for the ember, no one can ever truly claim the embers that burn within a champion's bosom, which is precisely what makes their yearning for warmth so keen. Gain the strength of flame and increase max HP until death. With the strength of flame, the summoning signs of unkindled become visible, and seekers of embers can be summoned to join in cooperation. But beware, the embers may also attract invaders. Which isn't just a hit, it's not just a thing for online play, it's also a tiny little hint towards, like, game-based and plot-based invasion. Get out of here. More fire bombs, that's nice. Where do you go? What'd you drop me? Throwing knives. Small throwing knives. Throw at enemies to inflict damage. Most items choose their wielder, and only experience can improve their effectiveness. True strength can be gained in no other way. Now, I actually had a semi-hard internal debate on if I wanted to read everything that's on me. But I feel like that would just be way too much for everyone all at once. And I figured it's easier if I just go at it. So I could actually, by definition, according to what I want to do... Why am I going back up the ladder? You. I could read you everything I've equipped. That wouldn't go against what I was thinking, because I have it on me. But everything else in my inventory is a different story. You. Mailbird. I'll read that in a second here. And we have a cell. A cell I have no key for. The only key I have is the tower key. And I bought that because I had the souls at the time. And I wanted to unlock the crows. Key to the decrepit tower behind Fireling Shrine, which leads to the bell tower. The bell tower is the grave of Firekeeper's past. When a Firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to true darkness, where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. And I will read the rest when I go back to Firelink. We don't have the key for that, so let's just continue on, bud. Oh right, we got the mailbird. Duck. Small sword made for thrusting attacks. This hard, edgeless sword can pierce through tough armor and boasts a deadly critical attack at 130. Yeah. Shield Splitter is its skill. Aim carefully and attack in a large forward lunge to pierce through enemy shields and inflict damage directly. What's that? More throwing knives. I had to fix my chair. There's the seat back up. Ooh, I almost fell in that hole. Go ahead and let it. Not the button I meant to hit. I didn't give you a chance. And up here, guy right here in the back. There's another person. So I highly recommend you kill him first. Not let you escape. You get a raw down. Paladin. Now, I do want to point out one thing, and that is the fact that what I have now, the weapon, I don't know Stars or any of those. The only one I've used is Chaos, and that's on my Goddard Twin Sword. And please, whoever decides, hey, I'm going to comment something, don't be that kind of person that, you know, points out, hey, you didn't think any of this through before doing it, because I am well aware. So let's go through here. Make sure you take this turn here. Kill that guy. Didn't even know I could hit him. Kill that. Victory. Used to hunt down the undead. Blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. Used long ago by Lloyd's cleric knights on their undead hunts. Although Allfather Lloyd is long forgotten by the Way of White, his hunts have lived on, and this charm allows one to challenge undead without fear of tenacious feelings. Or if you want to be that one person in a civilization that uses it, and you're dead. Lots of gauntlets. There we go. Armor of a celebrated Lothric Knight. Strong steel gauntlet, if a little scratched. The knight has served as one of the three pillars since ancient times. and shares place alongside the wyverns as a symbol of Lothric. Only those possessing a knight's resolve are fit to wear this garment. Chance ahead, be wary of left. Indeed, be wary of left. And we get a broadsword. A straight sword with a broad blade designed for slashing. A large, sweeping attack makes this effective against crowds, but is prone to deflection from walls and narrow spaces. Hence, why I like ultra great swords, specifically a certain Cream Blossom. There's also a chest. And the Astora Straight Sword. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a bow to get rid of some of these guys. Where's my composite? Oh, in case no one's ever noticed, you can hit G. You can hit up and down on the D-pad for me. And I'm sure the D-pad on the Xbox One, I play on PS4. But you can aim it, which is nice. And since it has that additional range value, you know, you can pinpoint. Oh, that. Oh, I'm out of FP. Okay. Plug. Whoa, hey. Ow. Oh, seriously. Thank you. A raw gem. I actually had no idea they dropped those. Extra shard. Dog. That is not dead. Running attack. Ah, Selkie. Perfect. Ring of the Evil Eye +2. Now that's not where you find the Ring of the Evil Eye, the normal one. Like I said, this is a New Game Plus version. Or yeah, I'm not really sure. So, second chart. So, Ring of the Evil Eye. This ring captured the foul spirit of an evil eye, a creature that ravaged Astora. Absorb HP from each defeated foe. The horrid spirit nearly destroyed Astora, but was eventually defeated by the sword of one most noble. We also got a Silver Eagle Kite Shield. And a dagger. Jeez, we're getting all this stuff today. Simple dagger, you know, lacks power and reach and all, but makes up for its critical attack. It's at 130. Damage ain't half bad. I've seen a lot of people use it. But that has quick step, which allows you to, when you lock on, you can dash around people, pretty much. Silver Eagle Kite Shield. Orthodox metal shield engraved with a crest depicting a silver eagle. Medium shields are the most average of shields, providing a practical balance of damage absorption, stability, and weight. And it allows you to use your weapon skill. The one I have on also does that. But I will read my stuff when we get back to Firelink, just so we can get it out of the way. Particularly the stuff that I'll end up using throughout the playthrough. I only plan on switching between 1 or 2 weapons, pending the boss. Where's he at? There you are. Oh, how did that hit me? Why can't I get over? I really hate that they can spin it. The rapier. Ember. Always nice to have. I had a stockpile of 40 embers at one point. That leads to the to a ladder that takes you right back up there where that one ambush was before we went into the building to take out the one thing. The one thing with the name yeah. I apologize, my talking is very weird. I thought I heard something. I hear you. Where are you? There you are. Durability's gone down by 9. It is oddly noticeable on my screen here, which is oh, jeez. Anyway. One quick little side note, if I stop talking and moving altogether, that's because I'm changing from sitting in a chair to sitting on the floor, because my back can only take so much. Ring of Sacrifice. This mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. A sacrifice is only worth as much as the life it spares. Much like mine. My life is important to spare because I have a lot of souls. Not enough for me to level up, but I do have stuff to sell now. Door ahead. Now, I want to point something out about some of the people that leave messages. Just a generalized rule of thumb is not to trust them. Now, I'm sure you will know this area, because this is where with that one invader that kept running away and used the elevator to escape. Yeah. Don't ask me why I did that, but I did it anyway. Now I know there's an item over here. And it's more throwing knives, which is always nice. Yeah, I knew that. Soul of Proud Paladin. Oh then. Just gonna run past all these guys. I know I'm gonna have the dog on my hand. Back to Firelink we go. I still don't know how to pronounce Muhammad's name over there. Like, I know it's Muhammad, but is it Mazawid? Or is that two different, is it two different words? I don't know. I'm sure he'll figure it out. And I'm definitely sure he probably doesn't take offense to me not knowing how to pronounce his name. Trust me, if I had my name written out, no one would know how to pronounce it. It's like, it's a German language. Most people don't know that language very well. I took 4 years of German in high school. But I had to repeat a class. I had to repeat a year because I got pulled out about halfway. Andre of Astora. Oh yeah, I never showed you guys the Astora straight sword. A well-crafted sword named after the ruined land. Astora, before its fall, was a land replete with royal blood, and this weapon is both a reminder and heirloom of that era.
Like that.
Now, we don't have many people. No. Don't need that. Don't need those. I have coupons. I'll read you the raw gems on here. A gem of infused titanite, forged the weapons of Lothric foot soldiers. Used in infusion to create raw weapons. Raw weapons are easily wielded and have higher attack, but use scaling effects. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do not need that one. Whoa. Oh yeah. What? Oh yeah, that's right. I did end up getting one of those. That. Perfect. Now, I only keep one ring of sacrifice on me at all times. So.
Ashen 1.
Okay. I want to get the more annoying part of this out of the way, and that is reading everything I am wearing. As well as an item or two, as well as a shield. So let's get that started. Fume Ultra Greatsword. This twisted sword, the heaviest of all Ultra Greatswords, resembles black slate. This weapon, said to belong to a trader from long ago, was so heavy that it found no owner, and became a forgotten relic of history. And it uses Stomp, where you use one's weight to lunge forward with a low stance and increased poise, and follow with a crushing strong attack. I will be using that, as well as the Sunlight Straight Sword +5, which is a straight sword imbued with the strength of lightning, although it has no lightning attack. This featureless longsword contains the very power of the sun. Perhaps it is a relic of one-sided adoration. Its skill is Oath of Sunlight. Raise the sword aloft when praising the sun to boost attack and damage absorption for self and allies in the vicinity. The warriors of sunlight are cooperators from an ancient age. I have a lot of other weapons, but reading them all to you at this moment in time would take forever and it would almost be an entire episode's work. So I'm going to save us the trouble. Now, composite bow. Composite short bow, emphasizing power, its size allows for quick shots. Though more powerful than standard bows, it also requires more strength of the user, and its range is short. Its skill is rapid fire. Swiftly knock arrows with finesse after drawing the bow, allowing for consecutive shots. I also have on the Pyromancy Flame, which is a flame catalyst used by pyromancers. Equip the Pyromancy Flame to utilize pyromancy. Pyromancies must be attuned at a bonfire before use. Its skill is combustion, creates a powerful flame in the wielder's hand. One of the most basic pyromancies, and for this very reason, the flame created is fierce. Works while equipped in either hand. I will also be switching out to the Cleric's Sacred Chime, and if I decide to do PvP, I will be using the Grass Crest Shield. which it's an old medium shield of unknown origin. The grass crest is lightly imbued with magic, which slightly increases stamina recovery. It parries. But the stamina recovery is why I'm using it. Now, if I switch to any other weapon, I will be reading what they say. And I will let you know why I'm switching to it before I do it. Let's go on to the armor. The Dancer set. Crown worn by the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. The Mirage, I almost said Mirage. The Mirage-like, The Mirage-like Aurora Veil is said to be an article of the old gods, permitted only for direct descendants of the old royal family. What that means, I honestly don't know. Armor worn by the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. The black eyes of the Pontiff eventually transformed the Daler? What is wrong with me? The Dancer into a beastly creature, her armor fusing with her own hide. And the same thing goes for those. I also have on the Wave the Blue. Pale blue sheepskin parchment, featuring an illustration of the moon, symbol of an ancient accord. Members of the Way of Blue are the beneficiaries of an ancient accord. But when a dark spirit threatens them, a blue spirit will grant them assistance and help to root out the invader. Summoning takes place automatically when it's equipped. I also have on the Chloranthy ring. This old ring is named for its decorative green blossom, but its luster has long since faded. I have on the Knight's ring engraved with a portrait of a knight, increases strength. Lothric the Knight has been considered one of the three pillars of the king's rule, and was thus allowed to rear dragons. I have on the Hornet ring associated with the Lord's Blade Kieran, one of the 4 Knights of Gwyn, First Lord. Boosts critical attacks. The masked Kieran was the only woman to serve in Gwyn's 4 Knights, and her curved sword granted a swift death to any and all enemies of the throne. And I have on the Ring of Favor. Excuse me. A ring symbolizing the favor of the goddess Fina, whose fateful beauty is mentioned in legend. True to the fickle nature of Fina's favor, her ring increases max HP, stamina, and maximum equip load. Now, I just want to point one tiny thing out. It doesn't increase my equip load by a lot. It goes from 70 to 74.9. I'd get a better benefit out of the Prisoner's Chain, but I don't feel like taking increased damage. And that is what I have on. I'm also equipping the Coiled Sword Fragment, which, the easiest way to explain it is that it's just an infinite homeward bone. But yeah. So that's the more annoying part of this. Don't want to buy anything. I want to sell some weapons. I don't need some of these. Don't need the dagger. Don't need the mailbreaker. Don't need the broadsword. Don't need the Azor Straightsword. Don't need that. Don't need the rapier.
Ashen.
And I'm going to drop some stuff off with the crows. And show you guys a hidden wall. So if you have managed to accumulate 20,000 souls, which shouldn't really be that hard, just spend some boss souls, you can buy the tower key. Let me out. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh, and anytime you get invaded, come to this tree. You can get a seed of the Tree of Giants. Now, I haven't gone through there yet, because I don't want to just yet. I wanted to save it. And I figure I'll save it until after the Vort fight. Yeah, me, pickle peen, me, pump around. Actually, let me use this while I'm thinking about it, because that gives me 2, which is nice. I think. Aw. I thought that was it. Okay. Well, I'll drop stuff I know works. For that, you get the porcine shield. I think an ember. No, ember doesn't work. I do know a seed of the tree of giants works. That gives you the iron leggings. One of these work? That? Oh. Apparently, it follows through with each playthrough? Question mark? Either way, there's a lot of stuff you can drop to them, and they will give you stuff back for it. I just don't have a lot. Yeah, it's just a pig shield. Meant to shame weak knights. Oh yeah, I forgot that he died. Go ahead and grab this on here. The Uchi Katana, the Master's Attire, and the Master's Gloves. All stuff I don't really need. I don't use the Uchi. Now, there's one little thing I want to show you guys. I just have to not be an idiot and go the right way. So, you come in here, go here. Say you don't have enough. You know, you don't have 20,000 souls to buy the tower key, but you really want to get some stuff from the crows. Well, if you've never seen anyone do it, you run up this tree and you don't fuck up the jump. You run up the tree and you go straight to the side here. And ta-da, you're now up here. Gives you some homeward bones. And to come in here. Early access to the crows, because you can drop it down here. Estus shard, which is nice for when you're going through. And illusory wall. I actually want to leave a message myself. Yes, it's an illusion. And it lets you get early access to the covetous Silver Serpent Ring, which, if you've played Dark Souls before, you will know gives you increased, why am I doing this? It'll give you increased soul count. Why did I think? But it gives you an increased soul count. I love how you keep dragging all the way over there. Oh, and I want to point out for those of you that come to this game new and manage to come here and watch me play it, or don't know if they want to buy it, so they're going around looking at people while playing it, seeing if they like the idea, the concept. And be very, 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 very careful with that area up there. Only for one reason. It is a PvP hotspot. Everyone does PvP there. Especially when they're new. Now then, get that. Let's go ahead and... yeah, sure, I'll summon Lion Knight Albert. Run through past these guys and hope they didn't see me. Cool, they didn't. Nice random plunging attack, Albert. Oh right, I forgot. I have to go over here and get the banner from Emma. So, hey you. I forgot that I had to look at this.
Allah, they have to this.
Thanks. Pretty much the majority of what she talks about is the fact that you need that the lords are not here, and that you need to go down to the foot of the high wall. And yeah. So we're gonna go down here. Swordmaster. I didn't know he was a summon for this area, for this boss. Shit. That is cool. Now, I want to say lightning is good on this guy. Either way. So, I'm gonna apply my bomb right here. Run over here. Whee! Eh. Spooky mist. Right. I want to point something out here. From this height, from where we are, we can see the majority of where we're going. And I want to point that out before I raise this banner. So, when we raise the banner, we'll be taken down off the high wall. And I want to say that's fair and keep. It's going to take us about, let's see, that looks like the archives. That's fair and keep. That's the bridge. That's where you fight. That's the Farron boss fight. Over there is, I think that's Irithyll? Yeah, I think that's Irithyll Irithyll. The Boreal Valley. Now that right there, which I didn't know I could see from here, that's awesome. That is Archdragon Peak. We will be going there. And you can see it from Irithyll, as well as Anorlando. I'm just giving all these spoilers out now, aren't I? And there's the Undead Settlement. I'll have to... Well, either way, let's raise this banner. I'm going to do my best not to skip any cutscenes without, at least, I'll try. Like I said, this is my 4th playthrough, so I don't want to... Now, anyone that's played Dark Souls 1 remembers these Batwing dudes. They took us off, they took you off the, they took you to Sen's Fortress up to Anorlando. Well, here, they take us from Lothbrok's Castle down to the Undead Settlement. Okay, so I was somewhat right. Whoa, it looks like we got way farther away than we did. Yeah, what are equipment? So, first off, that's a living person down there. See? I didn't think I could actually hit him. There's a dragon, and there are items over there. Mind you, the dragon is dead. I didn't even mean to actually shoot the guy. Oh well. Ah, you can see it too. Okay. I do not recommend doing that with whatever character you just created, because you will die.
I will say,
yeah, I don't care about fun. I just want him because he's going to give me the levels I need. Which is all I wanted to do before I went back to the shrine. I want to make sure I end every video at the shrine and begin every video at the shrine. And if I do anything off camera, I will let you know. Oh, and if anyone has any advice for better recording software than just hitting the share button, please let me know. Soul of Vorta the Boreal Valley. One of the twisted souls, steeped in strength. Use it to acquire many souls or transpose to extract its true strength. Vort served as an outrider knight, never far from the fleeting dancer. Now, I would take it to him, but I don't have a transposing kiln. And frankly, I don't like the weapons you get out of his soul. So, just like that soul there, I'm going to use it so I can get more souls, because I need almost 200,000 to level up now. But let's go ahead and go over here to Yol of Londor.
Then shall we bet?
30 faith?
Then shall we begin, bet?
Now what do I want otherwise? Some more attunement wouldn't hurt. Actually, I want to see if I can get just enough attunement out of him to get me an extra slot.
Then shall we begin, bet?
I want to point out, you guys will not be able to do what I'm doing.
Then shall we begin,
So don't
bet?
try, because you need to have hollowing up to 90.
Oh,
Sweet. Just
easy.
enough. Which means I can go and sell some stuff to the Shrine Handmaid, and hopefully, sorry, hopefully get enough souls here to level up. Don't need those. Don't need those, because I have too many of these. Oh, green blossoms. Yeah, so I don't care about those. I will read you them later. Don't need those. I can use log. Don't need the Uchi. Don't need that. I don't think I'm gonna get enough souls. Now that's selling some stuff. So what don't I need? I don't want to, but I might. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only gonna give me 4,000 though. I'd rather grind my way up to that amount. Alright, don't need those. I'm never gonna use stuff like that. Don't need that. I will hold on to that. Okay.
Ashen 1.
So I now have enough attunement I have enough stuff to put on my Dark Moonblade, which I've wanted, and I can put on either Wrath of the Gods or Sacred Oath. This takes more FP. Actually, I might go with that for now. Let me see if I can cast both of them. I don't have enough vitality yet to hold this without fat rolling though. Sucks. So let's go ahead and do Dark Moonblade and Sacred Oath. Ooh. How hard do I hit? I want to go up here and see how hard I hit with a normal R1. Oh, fun fact. You can kill this guy. Ooh. Ooh. That is annoying. Yeah, you know, killing him, he comes back up. Oh, that is amazing. I just need more vitality. Oh wait, I am right at the precipice. But now I lose out on my passion. And I don't have anything else that works. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll pick it up later. I have no intention of going to bed anytime soon. So I might make part 2 right after this. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe and keep up with me and my buddy Abe on whatever we do. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.